ABL. How's it going? How you doing? Just kidding. So today I just really wanted to share my story with you all. In my last video introduced who I was to you all. Now I'm gonna share a piece of me with you all so we can get personal with you. Anyway, so how did ABL start? From the very beginning, right? That's what you really want to know. Let's get to it. Disclaimer: I love my mother to death, so don't think of this as like oh my gosh, she hates her mom. No, never hated my mom. I never blamed her for what happened to us, because it happened to both of us, you know. But anyway, back to the story. So at 16, I came home to a drunken mom and things went left. I had no choice but to call the police on her just to get her help and to get me out of the situation, because it just wasn't safe and there was no other way. She wasn't herself at the moment, so I had to. And get to the precinct and they're all like, yeah, you need to call someone. I'm like, yeesh, what am I gonna do? Tried calling over and over and over and over again till basically it was like really early in the morning. And my aunt picks up and she starts freaking out when I tell her what happens. She like literally books it to the precinct, and by the time she gets there, they're all like, you know, Christine has been here for some time and she has to be put in the system. Like, she's been in the care of, I don't even know the term, but basically I've been with my mom for 24 hours in their eyes, so I had to be put in the system. Oh boy, that was something. So all the next day I was dealing with caseworkers, like in and out, doctors checking me, like checking my blood, getting needles. I hate needles, but getting needles, getting checked out to see if like everything's okay, nothing's broke, you know. But yeah, so yada yada yada, all that happened. Then I get told I have to be in foster care. So I'm like, I am not. She refuses to be put into foster care. I watch way too much Law and Order. That's not gonna happen to me. So I like was ready to give book. But then the lady, my caseworker, was just like, you know, there's a thing called kinship foster care. And I'm like, I don't care what kind of foster care it is, you ain't putting me in it. And she's like, no, you get to stay with your aunt. And I was like, I mean, okay, we can do this. So stay with my aunt. So kinship foster care is you basically being able to live with kinfolk, but the government is still over you. Makes no sense, right? But I guess it's good because she got help with taking care of an extra kid. Me, you know, I eat a lot. I like to dress nice, you know. So she got help with that. But man, it was a rough 4.5 years that I was in foster care. It was, I had to go in and out of the office to get therapy sessions, doctors, like go to court. It was just the most rough year for me. I lost complete sense of who I was at that time. And don't get me wrong, my mom, I love her to death. She's the most amazing person ever, and whatever happened to us was just, you know, a setback for a comeback. You feel me? So that happened, and I'm not upset about it. I'm not mad at my mom. Never will be. I know that what happened to her, what happened to us, wasn't her fault. It wasn't my fault, but it just was a wrong turn of events. And I just thank God that he's brought me through, and I can share my story with you all and help someone else get through this. Help them know, like, you can make it through. And just so you know, prior to that year, I was so insecure with myself. I adopted, hence the name Adopted by Love, sisters. I got so attached to females, and I felt that I needed to fill a void, which, what void? I'm like 14, 13 years old. What void do I need to fill at that age? But, you know, things change, and you get exposed to a lot of things at a younger age nowadays, and I was one of those kids, and I wanted love. I wanted to be loved. I wanted siblings. I'm the only child from my mom. I grew up in a house where it was just me and her. I mean, granted, I was always over my cousin's house, my siblings, I call them. You know, I was always over their house, but it just wasn't the same when I came back home and I was going to sleep. I didn't have anyone to stay up and talk to about boys or the next latest FUBU outfit. Did we wear FUBU? I don't think I wore FUBU. Or baby fat. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have that, and it really triggered something in here where I was so like insecure and self-conscious of myself. That's why I started this. That's why I started writing my blog, because I've really felt led to like get this out. I know that what I went through is not for me being in foster care, me dealing with the situations I dealt with, they weren't for me. They were for you all, so I can share with you all and help someone else get along this journey with Christ. Because let me tell you, it is not easy, but oh, best believe that connection with God, that yoke, so easy. But we do have a burden to carry, and it's light. We just make it heavier. We make it more heavier than what it's supposed to. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Totally like tune in on the next video. Continue to watch and pray up my strength for this whole entire thing that I'm doing. Like, if you all have any questions, any topics you would like me to talk about, feel free to email me.